Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 Live, the 2022 Spring Edition update. You betcha. And in today's episode, we are going to be we're actually going to be doing a little expansion and a bunch of cleanup. So, of course, our first live stream was started in the 1850s, and of course, was all horse and buggy driven. Then, of course, later on, the second stream was 1900s, and that's when we first got our first our transport lines in, and actually a couple little train lines. Then, of course, we got bigger train lines in. We got our first mega line in, and of course, last stream we did passenger line, and of course, got that in. But this time we want to do a little bit more. You betcha. Because we're always doing more. First of all, I'd like to clean up that passenger line some. It's driving me crazy. Well, I mean, it's not driving me crazy. It's in realistic terms, it's driving me a little bonkers. At the same time, what we also want to do is we want to fix up a few towns here. We want to rearrange a few of the stations in a few towns, and then, of course, get ready. Just kind of prep everything to move past the 40s. So up to this point, it's all been about getting lines down, make more monies, do all them because I like monies. I love some monies. So we like monies. And so I've been letting it run with time on pause just to build up a bank account. We got almost $600 million. We should be able to do something really big with that today. Show me the monies, you betcha. And of course, we're going to do that today. So what are we doing? Well, as mentioned, right now we have. We'll come back to these temporary lines, but we have multiple lines doing all kinds of crazy things. We have a couple of food lines with trains making us a bunch of money. We've got 2-3 towns being serviced by these truck lines, and they're all making money. It's all making money. I mean, that's what we do here. We make money, right? And even the passenger service, making money, right? That's that's what we wanted to do, right? We're all about that money making. The only thing losing us a little money is the road food lines connected to these train lines, because we'd rather lose 35,000 and make 5 million than to try and make a little money on these truck lines and then lose like millions on the train line. So that's when you're running multiple transport unit type lines, you got to take a little loss on some of them to get big profits on others, right? So that's what we're doing. But besides them too, I mean, the rest of it, I mean, these are beautiful numbers. I mean, these are really hot numbers. I mean, we're pulling in, we're pulling in between $8 and $17 million a year, and it's all really nice stuff. Right? I mean, that's what we do here. We do nice stuff, but we're doing some really big stuff today. I'm making a few corrections that there's a few things I was not happy about, right? First of all, I am not happy about the passenger station here at Harrogate. Harrogate, of course, was our first town to get more than 2 services. So, of course, that's great. But I've never been happy with having the passenger side here on the left. Every other town's got it on the right, and this big crisscrossy thing I got going on has driven me crazy. That doesn't make me happy, so we're going to fix that. While I was letting money build up, Bedford, of all places, decided it too wanted to have 4 services. We were only servicing one, which was the bread, but I guess they decided, hey, we didn't, we want a piece of that action, right? So that was a thing. That's a thing that's happened. And so, of course, that's fine. We're going to fix up some of that. Of course, we're going to fix up a couple other things here. And one of the things I'd like to do is we're going to fix the passenger service down here in Far Cummel. And the reason is because I was never happy. I wasn't happy about skipping Southern-on-Sea. Yes, we did it last stream. Yes, I ran it, and I wasn't really happy with this big gap here, right? All the other towns have like a measurable gap, we'll call it, but I was not big on the mega gap, right? it was like, really? Like everybody else is like, within seeing distance of each other, but that big gap has bothered me. So we're gonna do a bunch of craziness here today. I don't, we're gonna see how bad it goes, but we're gonna spend all kinds of money, and everybody likes it when I spend lots of money. And then, of course, what we're also gonna do is actually we're gonna try and hook this town in. Yes, Wooler's gonna become part of the pact. I know, because I haven't got enough passenger problems, and I'm gonna make enough mess. So let's get into making the mess. Let's get into starting all the things. So mess things and mess, and I really am going to start here at Harrogate. I'm not happy. I am not happy with this passenger line here at all, Mister. No, I am not. So we are actually going to start spending bucket loads of money, and so passenger train station service 320, 2 lines. Turn it this way. That's right. We're actually moving this station from one end of the city to the other end of the city. I know that's just crazy talk, isn't it? And I mean, this thing is not going to be cheap because I mean, this has just got all kinds of problems happening. I'll tell you right now. As you can see by the outline of the what would you call it? The contours. Yeah, contours of the mountainside. This thing is literally going to be screaming at me to please be careful. But of course, we're not doing that. Careful. Whatever. Okay, so if that's a thing that's not gonna careful, whatever. So basically, okay, hero. What? So that's you're awesome. But what now? What are you gonna do? Right? Because you've got this freight line coming down here like this and like that, and you got a bunch of mess going on here, dude. Well, you know what? Sometimes you got to make a mess to get a mess, and that's just the way it is, Mister. And you're just going to have to accept that. So we're now going to try and swap these lines around. Oh yeah, this is messy. This is going to get messy. But you know what? It's going to have to get messy. I mean, it's just going to have to get messy. So this is the passenger line coming up over here right now. And it's coming in and around here. And of course, here's everybody hanging out at the passenger stuff. Well, that's all going to have to get adjusted. So welcome to it. Look at that. Wow, that's actually not really needed. Let's do that. That's way too much money. But we're going to. Do I fill it in? I mean, I really don't have much choice. There's a gargantuous hole. I mean, yes, we're gonna fill it in because we're gonna fill it in and we're gonna make it look good. So let's get this thing underway. I guess it isn't gonna fix itself, no sir. So if it's gonna get fixed, then we better get fixing it. So let's see what's going on here. This is the current passenger line. And it would be really nice if we could have it turn long before then. Now, I'm just coming back down this way a little bit. So the passenger line is on the outside here, right? That is what this line is. If I come all the way down here. Yes, so that is the passenger line. It is on the outside. This is where everything, of course, gets messed up. The freight line's about to get all adjusted. I mean, we're about, we're blowing stuff up. I mean, let's just be realistic here. We're gonna blow some stuff up. Yeah, let's just get it on. Let's get it on with it. We're gonna spend money today. Yeah, signals. I know we're gonna have some serious alerts after this. There's gonna be like trains losing their minds. It's not gonna be pretty. There's nothing going to be pretty. All of this because, hey, I want certain things to go a certain way. And yeah, a lot of these train bridges are going to get replaced. Why? Because, again, these train bridges were never really good in the first place, right? They should have Um, Again, making train bridges before 1930 and into the mid 30s is always. I mean, don't get me wrong. Making little bridges is fine, but making big bridges never good. Never good. They're very speed limited, and yes, they look pretty, but you spend a lot of money for for bridges, which yes, you'll make it back if you're playing it right, but not as much as if you'd waited. So you should always try keeping your bridges limited somewhat in the early days until you get into 1930s. And then, of course, you get the much faster bridges, you get the better stuff, you get the better things, all the good things. So, yeah, if we're going to blow up about $600 million worth of stuff, I mean, bring it. Bring it on. And, I mean, we're going to have to upgrade all these. We're going to have to upgrade all the passenger train lines, right? It's time to bring in the new era. High-speed rail, people. That's what it is. So we're going to take that to there. But now I need this to kind of come over here, and I need this line. What's this going to do if I do this? It's probably going to lose its mind is what it's going to do. Bridge pillar collision, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. What? What do you mean you won't go right through the lumber yard? That's baloney. Yeah, okay, I can understand. You're probably not going to do that no matter what I do. Actually, I could get around that. I can raise up over that. That's not a problem. But it's not practical either. So we'll just carry on for a second. Can I have this? And yes, I don't mind having a little bit of a tunnel here. It really bothers me because we're going to have to cut this. I'm probably going to have to smooth this out here to make this work, but that's all right. So we got a tunnel. We got some bridges. Holy smokes. Are you serious? You want to put in? No, I'm not doing a bridge there. Give me a break. Cut me some slack. Really? Do I get multiple tunnels? No, you're just gonna tunnel it. All right, that's fine. I'll take that tunnel. I'll take that. Let's get the rest of this track down here. Yeah. Why would you destroy all your good stuff today, Max? Because you know why? That's what we do here. We build stuff on stream, and then we blow stuff up on stream, and then we rebuild it on stream, and it's awesome. And for some people like watching you blow stuff up and then rebuild stuff. I know, it's crazy talk. It's just crazy talk. But let's see now what kind of curvature I'm going to get on that. I expect it to be ugly. What are you going to give me? I can't read. 300. Yes, 300 all the way. I will take that 300. Fine, sir. I will take that 300. This road got to go, though. Yeah, out you get. So let's get that other piece in there, and at least we'll start fixing some of this up. Yep, you come with me, my fine friend. You're going to come with me, because if we're moving an entire town's train station from one side of the entire city to the other side of the city, well, then, that's pretty intense. Okay. Now, that was not what you wanted to do, Max. That was totally not what you wanted to do. Gee, darn. What was the whole point of that? Hey, Julian, what's up? Besides me just spending money on something I just took out. Gee whiz. The whole point of this was not to do that. The whole point was to join it to that. Duh. So back that up to here. Yeah. You just enjoy doing this. You just like using this little tiny bulldozer thing. Not really, though. I really wish you could, do a click drag thing on this thing. It would save me a lot of hassle. Okay, there we go. All right, so do I want to try and take that back a little farther? Yes, because you even had that plan that way. All right, there we go. Let's give that another shot, shall we? Okay, we'll just drag this over here. It's going all right. It's a nice afternoon here in Canuckland, and we like nice afternoons. All right, show me the bad news here. What do you got for bad news? Holy smokes! Come, like, look, you're trying to make you're trying to really you're trying really hard to make this a mess. Um, can I have one more? Yes, I can. Uh, $800,000. Hey, Noko, what's going on? Oh yeah, in fact, you're about to see better bridging right now, my friend. Watch this. Boom, boom. Look at that. Yes. Yep, that's what you call better bridging right there. you know it's that's better bridging for you. Yep, look at that. That's some hot bridging right there. And do I have it connected up right this time, or are you totally goofing this again? I think I have it connected right this time. There we go. Yeah, I think we do. So we're going to hit the check mark. There's our brand new bridges. Look at that. Snappy looking bridges. Ooh. What do you mean collision? What's this collision? All right, let me fix this. Just give me a second. You're just upset because we didn't allow for enough land grab here. Like we don't have to be all upset about everything in the world. Now will you let me go on by? Thank you. That's what I wanted. You don't have to get all upset. Yeah, just keep on going. We'll take it right to there, and I'll even take the check mark on that. I even forget that I have this game installed. well, I have a friend. And they literally buy games like every day, right? And we were talking some months ago, and they were like talking about like they had like 742 different installed games, and I'm like, when are you going to play all that? When are you going to play all that? Right? So I mean, okay. He's got 700 and some games. I don't know when he'll ever play them, but he's got them, I guess, is the way you look at it. Now that we have that, and I'm really happy about that, now you've got to get this train line back over this way. And, oh, man, I'm not really happy about these trains being here all of a sudden, though. Man, are you guys ever gonna hate me? Really, really bad. Okay. Well, let's just do this now. Yeah, we're gonna back you up. Now, this was gonna create a mess no matter what. You can't destroy a third of the map and not expect to create some messes with some drains here, right? I mean, we are creating a mess. But that's just the way it is. Yeah, my father's a crazy collector too. Yeah, like the thing is, there's only so much time in a day, right? So I just don't know where all these people get the time to play all these games. I guess maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I don't know. Invisible Smoke. He has 1,700 games and 2,100 DLC on his Steam. 1,700 games. And he never knows what he wants to play. So he just plays Rocket League all the time. But see, that's what happens, right? Like, you get to a point where you just really don't know what to play. And then you just kind of pick a game and then never play anything else, right? And I don't want to get into that scenario, right? Because that's not good. So, you want to and again, I could keep buying games, buy lots of games, buy games, right? But that's not going to really. That doesn't really, you know, like. Well, first of all, where do I get time to play all these games, right? It just doesn't happen. So. Anyway, it's just one of them weird, quirky things to note, I guess. This is all going to have to go. Please tell me there isn't a train on there. I just started blowing stuff up. Yes, there is a train on there. Oh man, this is not good at all. Oops. Okay. Well, it's too late for that. We may have to sell that train. I may not be able to save it. So this is all going to have to get out. This is going to be a 2 hour rebuild project. We're just accepting that right now and getting on with life, right? Um, I have 17 games in total. Yeah, see, but now, if you look at your 17 games, you could probably within a few minutes decide what game that you're going to play today, right? Um, yes, I do have 70 games. Now, that's because in the last 10 years, of course I'm going to have more than a few games, right? Yeah, 2 hours of building bridges, and that's what it's going to be. 2 hours of something. It's going to be 2 hours of just straight building, because I'm blowing up a lot of stuff, right? But it's one of those things where you just kind of, it's like, well, you gotta, you'll buy a few games every once in a while. I mean, you're not going to live in, you're not living in, what the, oh man, that's like a, really, you want to give me that hard of a time, do you? Like you want to make the biggest bridge ever. I mean, look at the size of this bridge. Yeah, like there's look, game almost crashed. I'm pretty sure because it's like $5 million worth of bridge. I mean, that's crazy. Like I realize this train station was going to give me a lot of hassle up here on this hill, but even that's a little more hassle than I was willing to deal with. Can I go down one? Oh, you're going to let me come down one? Oh, okay. I'm all good with that. So it's a little more realistic now. I'm big on that. Um, okay, yeah. All right, let's go with that. I will take that. For the some low total price. Listen, train. I know I messed you up. I've really created a mess here, haven't I? Let's see if I can't do this. Yeah, let's do that. All right, there we go. 2 hours of building. Yeah. Do the trains down on no. Well, they won't slow. Well, no, because these bridges will go 180 kilometers an hour. So that's the nice part about these bridges. They are much faster bridges. And yes, you can get faster trains, but getting a faster train than 180 kilometers an hour is pretty rare. Um, First of all, the fastest freight trains I think we have is 140. So this bridge would do like freight trains no problem. And even so, unless you're going to buy one of the TGVs, but even then, that's very rare, right? These 180 bridges will do almost anything, right? German autocorrection. Hey, I actually was translating that out. I was actually good. I knew what you were getting down. All right? I knew you were saying slow down on them bridges. It was all good. I had you all under control. Okay, so I just blew up this entire town's transportation route and transferred it over to the other side. Do you think they mind? Probably. They're probably really upset with me. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm even going to play like really nice, and I'm going to smooth this out a little bit. What? That's just silly talk. I know, but I feel so bad for messing up their town that I'm actually going to try and smooth this out a little bit. Look at that. Yeah, that's something you'll never see me do very much of, because I think it's a waste of money. But you know what? We got $570 million, so we can waste a little money. Not a lot of money, but we can waste some money. All right. Let's not get too crazy going on, right? We'll make this look like it's supposed to look like maybe a little more natural. What we'll do is we'll do this, and now I'll go back to this, and I'll increase the brush dry to that. Do this, and then I go like that, like as if it was like trying to make some sort of natural thing. I don't know. We'll put some trees and stuff in there later. It'll be all good. Um, yeah, it's kind of strange that Transport Fever never did a DLC. I always found that kind of weird. I did always find that kind of weird. It was like it was like they didn't bother. It was like, whatever. It was like, why not? I mean, the game would be perfect for a DLC. Man, are you guys ever gonna hate that I just did that? But we got things to take. I got things to do. The freight service. We have freight trains doing freight service things. Now, let's see. We would like to have. I'd like to clean this up more. You know what? Let's do that because this is all going to have to get cleaned up anyway. Let's see. They're probably going to do one for this game. More money. You would think, but it's kind of. I don't know. It's almost like it's not in their mantra or their thoughts about it. It's like they don't want to do DLC, but they should, if that makes any sense, which is really kind of weird because as I blow up even more lines and destroy and more money, it's really kind of weird how, because I mean, Transport Fever could have easily come out with a vehicles DLC. Okay. Yes. There's lots of modders out there that have lots of great vehicles and stuff like that. Or there's just so many DLC things they could have came out with and they didn't. And it's like really weird. And it was just really strange. Now, don't get me wrong, the modding community in Transport Fever and in Transport Fever 2 is freaking amazing. But that being said, get your silly little house out of there. But that being said, it is kind of weird. It's just kind of weird that they never really did that kind of focus. That's for sure. Now, the reason I'm cleaning out this side of the town is because I want to put in a cargo station. It's all high speed from here on out. But cargo stations are a no-no when it comes to doing that. And we're going to just plop that right in here. Somewhere's around there. And then we'll just do that. Yeah, cargo station, passenger station. It's got the bus line. Now, I got to fix a bunch of stuff here, right? So we fixed... Well, I mean, look, I got a stranded train out on a broken line out here. This is bad. I mean, that's bad. Now, at the same time, we want to. I gotta fix this. Fix stuff. Fix stuff, Max. Fix it. All right, I'm fixing it. Just give me a second. Just chill. Just chill out. We're going to fix it. Okay, so we got the cargo terminal there. You're now going to take a swing around here and then come up here. All right, let's do that. Tracks, do this. Now, I need this to come right. You don't need itinerary. Yep, just stay with the keeps. Stay with the keeping for the now. That'd be awesome. I appreciate that. Go with that. Now, you got to swing around this. You've got this disaster going on. Oh, gee whiz. Yup. Remember making this disaster last stream? Sure you do. I know you do. And you thought, gee, I'm going to have to fix that one day. Well, guess what? That day is just about here, big guy. So you're going to fix it now. Let me swing this around here. We'll down now this. I mean, look at this road network. All right, look. Yeah. I'm fixing. And now, of course, roads are upgraded in the 1930s because everybody likes to go faster. So we'll just curve that this way here and do that there and hope that you guys can click right in there. It'd be really nice if I could curve that a little bit more. All this track has to be upgraded. Man, there's so much work to do. So much work. There we go. Yep. And we'll grab that other one. And again, I don't have to worry about. Yes, I do see the speed comes down to 210. You're not going to get a freight train doing 210 kilometers an hour. It's just not going to happen, right? So I don't got to worry about it. Did you? No, 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 no. In fact, DSP is tomorrow. Season finale, Dyson Sphere program tomorrow. Hey, Medi, what's up? Yeah, season finale, DSP tomorrow. Like, tomorrow is the 1 million hashes per second thing. I built a planet. We're gonna slam it full of white science and hope that it doesn't blow up. And that is gonna end the big season for DSP tomorrow. And then of course DSP returns late summer to then do the 10-hour speed run to get the rest of the achievements. Right. So now you got to deal with this side. It's too bad I couldn't just fly that train over here and just say, hey, you know what I did? Do you want to just fly that train over here? It's all fine. You know what? I'm actually really tempted to try something here. How much speed am I going to lose if I do this? Oh, you're not going to get that through there, dude. How many of the are you going to get 2 of them through there? Oh, that is so close. That is so close. Okay, so you're going to let me do it, but the question becomes, all right, you'll let me do it. All right, well then just hold on a second. If you're going to let me do it, no, I don't need your itineraries on these lines. This is a freight line. And yes, I do realize that later on in the game we will have electric freight trains, but who uses that? That's yucky. Anyway, let's just hook this on here and see what's going to blow up on me. I mean, easy now, easy. Let's not panic too much. What's the speed? 204, 237, 173. I'll take that. I'll actually take that. I'm going to have to clean this up. This is a disaster. Oh, man, is that ever a disaster? Okay, you know what? We're going to have to clean this up now. Yep. Because I just love spending more money. I mean, I'm not spending enough money, obviously, so I'm spending even more money. So yeah, tomorrow, definitely, DSP live is season finale. It's definitely important. It is the one. And then of course, like I said, it goes on hiatus for the summer and all the cool things, and then we bring it back late summer to do the big speed runs and the 10 million science achievements and the rest of the Dyson spheres, right? All right. Actually, I like that. I'm pretty happy about that because well, first of all, you get more bridge, and I know somebody's happy that they're putting more bridges in. I know that. But number 2, it just allows me to run the lines better. It keeps the lines cleaner here. And if I'm spending all this money, which actually I'm not spending money that fast. I thought I'd be spending it faster, to be honest. Am I just building slow? Is that a problem? Is that a thing? Is that my issue? I mean, I thought I was spending it pretty fast, but guess not. Anyway, I mean, I guess I will just have to spend money faster, mister. Pick up the pace on that money spending. Yep, done. Let's go back the other way then. You think one spends money, spend it fast enough, the balance sheet would go down. Now, like I said, I did run the game for an hour and some to build up a huge money chest just so as we could do this today and not have to worry about money. But at the same time, I did think I was spending it. I thought I would have spent 20 million there, and I've only spent like 5, 6, maybe 7. Yes, and I'm going to have to fix all these roads, but... you're draining everything out of your games. Don't you ever get tired of playing the same game for so long continuously? No. uh, Now, first of all, um, there's you're draining everything out of your games. Not really. So for example, like the last time I mean, I'm playing this game because of the update to the towns. We get for the first time in Transport Fever 2, we get more than two industries, and that's why I'm playing at this point in time. Um, but let's reword this slightly different. It is also why I am not a specialized channel. I don't play just one game or two games on the channel. Because playing just one or two games on the channel would, not to say it would, but it may get tiring, right? And this is what you see happening with channels that play only a few games. Um, they tend to get a little stretched out and then try to find new ways out. But at the same time, the audience they've built really isn't happy about that, if that makes any sense. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I play hundreds of different games on this channel. I mean, the games I play are factory logistics type games, whether it's logistics in trains, logistics in trucks, logistics in an actual factory. That's what I do. I'm a logistics player. That's what my channel mostly does, right? Um, so when it comes to logistics play, that's what I enjoy, and that's the games I play. But luckily for me, there's like all kinds of logistics type games out there, right? Figuring out how to get stuff from point A to B is very important. Okay, so I've got this all repaired now. We're not using this. We're not using this station here yet, but we will eventually. I do have to fix this road network though. This is a problem. So. So you're gonna have to fix that, Max. Let's get the road back underneath. Let's do this. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that's hot. Look at that. Now that's a road network right there. A tunnel under it. Yeah. And then we'll do this right up to here, and then at the same time we'll swing that right over to here. You probably could have used a slightly better road, but whatever, right? You could have at least given them country road, Max. I mean, be a little nice, right? All right, there we go. So that's cool. And I do realize I've broken a lot of stuff here. The passenger line is all busted. But why? Where is it busted now? Yeah, I know. Passenger line, train passengers is broken because I broke it. But you shouldn't be broken at the moment. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure you're not broken. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, maybe you are a little broken. Yes, you're definitely broken. Well, you know what? I'm about to break it more, but I got to fix this first. So this is number. What's your number? Your number is number 1, and then Harrogate came next, but Harrogate's going to a different station now. We're not going to use that. We're not using that station anymore. We're using this station. So we're going to add this, do this, and then we're going to take this one out. Okay. Now, on the way back, it's the Bedford Annex, which is 11. But then on the way back, we want you to stop here and then take this one out. Look at that. Sort of fixed. Hey, it's partially fixed. It's, it's partially broken, but partially fixed. So it doesn't like it between 2 and 3. Is that where you're really upset at? Okay. Now I do got to put a bunch of signals in here, right? Because I broke a bunch of signals. I mean, I really did. I broke a lot of stuff. Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine. Blah blah blah. I really don't. So if I go back up here to 1, Yep. And I click on, can you get up to this signal here, which would be the last signal on the way? Yes, you can. And in fact, magically, oh, look, you've totally fixed yourself now. Isn't that amazing? Game, why do you do that to me? Now, here's poor Train 12. Train 12 is a mess. I will admit, I'm going to have to sell him. Goodbye. Yep, done. I'm sorry, Train. We're going to have to fix that. We're going to have to fix all these lines anyway, so okay, so that's the first city I wanted to fix up today, and it's done. So I've now switched, just to explain everything that's happened there, I have totally swapped the station, took the passenger station from the left, moved it to the right, so is now the passenger line is all on the outside of the towns, right? So starting from here all the way down, right? And we're about to fix this one. This is the other one I'm going to fix. So the passenger line will run always on the outside of this all the way up. And that's because we want to keep it separate from the freight lines. Okay. And I'm going to fix this town here too. We're going to actually do a little bit of surgery on this one as well. So now let's go down to the far. We'll go down the far and fix that. First rule of gaming, always spend your war chest. That's right. Right? I mean, the money's there. Let's spend money. Yes, money. All right. So now, this town is the next one we're going to fix. That is passenger 320. Contemporaries is yes, because these are passenger trains, and one day we are going to electrify them. We're probably going to need a bus station down here. I'm going to have to fix the bus lines. That's just a thing that's going to happen. So that is going to happen there. We're going to do a little bit of doodly-doo with the land tool here because I'm not going to deal with this little patch of water. Forget it. I'm not dealing with that. So that is going to handle that. Now, hopefully this one will be a little easier to deal with because I did back the train off, hopefully enough that I can now swing this out. And that is the plan. In fact, I'm hoping to do it from starting from in here. I know, I broke it again. I just fixed it, and now I just rebroke it. But you know what? Learn to deal with it. So suck it up, Buttercup. Yep. And the reason is, of course, is again, I got to deal with a freight service sooner or later. And I want to make sure that these passenger lines don't interfere with all my freight services. So we're taking that out. Yeah, spend money. Spend all the monies. Boom. There goes the station. Didn't need that anyway. Okay, so let's swing this up here now. Tracks. We want to swing that around. I'd like to at least stay at 200. Oh, hello, Mr. Oilwell. How are you? Good. Listen, I didn't see you there. Well, you're a bit of a pain. I will admit. Can we do a wide swing around you? Are you gonna let me do that? No, you're gonna be that much of a pain, are you? All right, that's fine. You wanna be a pain? Watch me. I'm the king of pain. All right. So I'm going to actually take this rinky-dink road out of here. I didn't like your road here anyway, dude. I'm going to put it on the other side now, just to be a pain. Country road, take me home. There you go. Nope. Listen, I need a road to pretend that everything is normal there. All right, awesome. Now, back to this. Let me see. Now, we'll take this track, and we're going to run it up here. Now, I'm assuming at some point in time, I'm going to have to put a station in here for that oil well, for that fuel station, but we won't worry about that at the moment. All right, now I got to come back around and catch this tunnel. Where is this tunnel at? Oh, man, this tunnel is in terrible. It's a bad shape. In fact, you know what? It may actually be better if I don't catch that tunnel. I mean, look at this. If I go this way, I can catch the passenger line over here and might actually be better for me. I like that. I like it. I like it so much. And then we also avoid this gear factory, which and you're gonna and I know someone's gonna be happy because we're putting in another bridge. I can see it coming up. I mean, that's what this is all about. So if we do this, oh wait a minute. Wait a minute. Darn it. No. Southern on Sea. What are you doing? Listen, I really want to get you guys in on this. I really want to get you guys in on this. Is that not a thing? You know what? It's not going to be a thing. It just can't be a thing right now. This is just too pretty to not to ignore it. I mean, I can't ignore that. So we're going to take it from here and cut it back. Yeah, watch me blow up some train tracks. Yeah, here we go. Just run this back and forth here. Do. Sometimes you got to break some eggs to make the perfect omelet. And while we're breaking them eggs, can you put that track back in there? Yes. Now, we want this. Yes, but go grab your other piece of track here first, Max. That's doubled all the way up to here. Run it all the way over here. Boom. Gonna make things happen. Boom. There's $500,000 done. At least now I can say I'm spending money again. There we go. And all the way up to here. Yep. Done. I'm going to have to fix that containary stuff, but that's all right. Now we'll take the outside one. I know you're upset. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Where's my train track? Where is my train track? Okay. Oh, I see it. I see it. There it is. There it is. Bridge pillar collision. Really? Well, it would help if you weren't digging yourself into the ground. There we go. How about that? Now it's not a collision. Now it's money. It's going to cost me money. How much money are you going to charge me for this? $4 million. Well, cool. I will spend it. Because now I can actually say I spent more than $200,000. And look at that. It actually looks like I'm actually spending money now. Boom. Look at that. Awesome sauce. And that totally takes me around all the freight problems. And that's actually really cool. So now I want to do this temporarily. Okay. Are you still upset with me? Oh, you're definitely upset with me. But that's because I've moved the train station around. I'm sorry about that. But I'm not done yet. We're going to put in a brand new train station. I know. Right here. Boom. You betcha. Hey, guys, listen. Look at all your pretty houses. Guess what? Those pretty houses may not exist here momentarily. I mean, there's some really nice looking houses here. 5 buildings will be removed. Yeah, I'll bet. You know, I feel kind of bad for you guys, but at the same time, not really. There we go. That's how bad I don't feel. So now we're going to just add this on. Yeah, I feel bad, but not that bad. So we're just going to put that right there. And we're going to put that right there. And then we're going to cross this little sandy beach area. Okay, like so. And like that. All right, so now let's have a look. This is where I got to make some crazy turns, avoid an oil well, and a few other things. So it's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Again, if I can keep close to 200, I would like it. There we go. And we'll take that. And how much of a pain are you going to be to get around this oil well? Well, I mean, you're definitely going to be a pain to get around the oil well. Let's not kid ourselves on that. I would like to make 180. I would like 200, but I don't think I can get 200. Oh, I can get 200. But if I do 200 too much, I'm actually not benefiting from this. It's going to be really shady. Let's put it that way. Listen, oil well, get this out of my way for a second, would you? You guys can have this little road here, and I'll hook you on like this temporarily. All right, let's see if we can't swing this around and do the things. Now, this is where we're going to spend a few bucks. Yeah, I know. Collision, blah, 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 all the things. Listen, stop giving me a hard time, would you? If I do that, it's not collision anymore. Congratulations. And if we do that, it also means we can go really fast. All right. Yeah, right about there somewhere. And now, look, don't you even dare play with that outside track, mister. Where are we going? We're going up here. Somewhere's around. It actually benefits me to stay straight here for a second and now make the turn. Like that. Something like that. Are you going to hook right in for me? Where's the collision? Are you serious? That little itty-bitty piece of land is what you're going to give me a hard time on? Okay, fine. Listen, I got a solution for that. Doop. Oh, no, not a problem now. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. There we go. Now, let's try and hook that in. Put that in there. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. And boop. So not only are we improving 3 towns today, but a 4th town even gets added to the line. Holy smokes. I guess this is a much bigger project than I initially planned on. I mean, I did plan on doing this today because I really wanted to fix that backwards station. I was really unhappy about it. But now I've gotten myself into this whole look at me build like 10 things at once. And I do need to put a transfer line over here, something like this. And we're going to need to put a building on the end of this. Give me this, flip this, zip, boom. Look at that. You almost think it belongs there. It's awesome. Now, of course, this line is broken again, right? Because we broke it. Yup. I know. Listen, number 1 doesn't exist anymore. What are we going to do about that? Yup. So let's now make you the new number 1. You're the new number 1. Congratulations. You're the new number 1. You are not the number 1. You are now going to be number 2. Done. And then all the way down here, it's going to be, we can take that signal out. And yes, that's Harrogate halt. Now we want this. And then we want, actually, that should be it. I just need to let it come back. Done. I will take that. That's a win. That's a win right there, people. All right. I got to throw a bunch of signals on here, though. I mean, there is so much busted, and we're going to have to add so many more trains. Okay. But we'll fix this all up. I mean, that's what we do here. We fix things up. I mean, I break a lot of things. So we'll fix this all up. And then I got to go north and fix that up. I'm not even done with the passenger line yet. No, this was just the bottom half of the line. I'm gonna break 2 towns up north just for fun, because why not? When we turn this on, we want to see greatness. That's what we want. Yep. And then yep. What do I want to do here? I am still determined to get that town. I just don't know how to get it yet. So for now, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to get this in. Um, this is something that has to get in anyway. So we're just going to get this in. I got to fix all these signals and fix all these trains. I got trains all over the place now that don't match right. So we're going to have to fix all that. I mean, the freight lines alone that I've broken. Wow. Let me tell you. That's going to get ugly. All right, so we'll get this over here. And now you're starting to join up with this track here. That's great. All right, and now this track runs together for a while, and then it separates because the cargo is going to go up top. The passengers are going to go on the bottom. But you broke a bunch of signals here earlier. I remember doing that, so you've got to fix that. Yup. There we go. That's good. And then over here, we'll do the same thing. And 2. There we go. Where is the split in this thing? Oh, it's a little farther yet. I thought we were a little closer. All right, do this, do that, do this. And then this is where the split is. So we'll do our one right here. Now, you broke this, so you got to fix that. And there's a train station up here somewhere. Now, at some point in time, I'm going to, like right now, this train station is not even being used. This Harrogate is totally being serviced by truck at the moment. But we have the freight station in here because obviously to get more of them services coming in at much higher volume, we're going to have to probably change some of that over to a train service at some point. And this was part of the reason why I've gone through this pain today. And there's the signals all the way up to there. And that's because there's a point where we're going to have to convert all this truck service. A lot of this truck service is going to have to become train service to get the volume we need. And if I didn't start doing this pain now, I didn't want to get into big boys and then have to try and shovel this all around, right? You don't want to be into the mid 40s with big boys trying to rebuild a lot of your train lines. That just gets really messy. You'd rather rebuild a lot of this stuff if you have to do. When you want to redo your redesign of train lines, you want to do it before you start getting into your really expensive trains, because right now, yeah, bit of a pain. Yeah, I agree, but like you don't want to be throwing off $35 million trains all the time because that just gets expensive. All right, so we have now changed. We've added this town, we've added Wooler, and we fixed Far and moved the train station out to the far side. We've also moved the train station out to the far side of Harrogate, which now puts it on the outside all the way up. We're probably going to have to fix all the trains on there. That's fine. Now, this was the other one I wanted to fix. I know, like I haven't broken enough towns. But we're going to break one more. You betcha. We're breaking this one too. And we're going to break it right here. As you can see, I kind of even tried to see how badly I could break it beforehand. So, one train. Yeah, train, buildings, station. Let's spend some money, people. Yup. Spend some money. Can we get that a little flatter in there? Like, really? Do you not want to play with me? It'd be really nice if you could. All right, that'll do. I'm really not happy with this arrangement because I can see that's going to cost me a bunch of money coming out of this ditch. But it should still allow me to make the tunnel, which is over here. In fact, I'm probably going to back this off here, and I'll just retunnel it over to here. So first things first, I literally have 2 trains in the tunnel, which I'm now going to make a mess of, right? Sure. Yeah, I know I broke it again. Oops, I broke it again. Doo. Um, okay, so I realize that song is literally what? 30 years old now? Oh man. That is just sad. That's just sad in some way. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm trying to sit here and I'm trying to say, like, think of something good, and I can't. No, I just can't. You can't think of something good for that, Max. Okay, so you've got the line backed off up to there. Now you've got to back it off over here, big guy, because you need this train line to start making the turn, starting about here. All right, yeah. Well, this can all go for now. We're going to take the station out. Confirm deletion? Sure. You know what? I'm going to leave this tunnel entrance here. Don't know why. I got a feeling. I got a feeling I might need it later. So I'm going to leave that there. Because, hey, if I do come back to it, it's already there, and I don't have to mess around with all of the landscaping and stuff. I should be able just to hook right onto that sucker. Now, this road is going to be a total pain in the buttocks. So we're going to get rid of this. I know. 2 towns aren't connected anymore. You're all upset. Blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? 2 towns are going to stay disconnected for now because the 2 towns are going to have a small discussion later. That's where we are. In fact, we don't even need this bridge anymore. The 2 towns can just go away. We'll just take this road and connect it onto the other town. All right, there we go. Tracks, please. Thanks. Do this for me. And boop. Oh, gee. I really hate that climb. But I guess it's the best I'm gonna get. I'll clean it up later. I'll clean it up. I'll have to make it look more natural than that, because that looks like somebody just threw a bunch of brick down. That does not look good at all. In fact, I probably could fix this up a little bit too, actually. So, I mean, there's no need of this track. Yeah, refund me some of this money, would you? There's no need of this track actually burying itself in the ground and then at the same time have to make a climb here. So I might as well just get rid of all this. Yeah, goodbye. Get out. See you later. And we'll take it from here, right? Because I suspect it will be a much more gradual climb, right? So if I do that, yeah, see, that's a little more natural look to it. There we go. And again, one thing to point out, of course, we try to keep track running as straight as possible, but whenever you have to do sharp turns, you always do them just before a station. Before or after a station, because your trains are going to be pulling out slow or coming in slow. So this is where you'd want this turn. You wouldn't want to put this turn, you wouldn't want to put that sharp turn like here in the middle of nowhere, because that would just totally destroy a train line. This is the best place for it. So in this case, we got to signal this up a little bit. Yep. And then you have to fix the other side, Max. What are you going to do with the other side? Like, okay, so you fixed a bunch of this, but you still got to fix the other side. Okay, so now this is the part where you need it to go underground and then hook back on. This is going to, like you did the last time with the really cool stunt. Where's the train? Where are you going, dude? Yeah, give me that. Sorry for the zip around there. That was a little uncontrolled. Yes, so you're going to go into a tunnel, which we like. We like the tunnel. no. We like the tunnel. We like the tunnel so much that why couldn't you stay in the tunnel here? No. This wasn't part of the plan at all. You were supposed to stay in the tunnel. That was the whole point. I mean, I really don't want to do two, but I will. Okay, well, it is all in the tunnel now, but I'm a little bit disappointed that I actually had to go down two to make that happen. But anyway, not much I can do about it. Where's our speed loss? Coming right into the station, right? Yeah, so it's just before the station. I guess that's okay. A little disappointing that I had to go down two, but it is what it is. Sometimes planet Earth doesn't cooperate, so you have to work with planet Earth a little bit, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, people. We're working with planet Earth. Okay, there we go. So let's get some signals on that. Right about here, I guess, and then somewhere's in the tunnel. And the reason we're keeping it in the tunnel is because, again, I got, what, 3 industries here? 4 industries that I'm going to have to try and work freight lines all up here on. I'd rather avoid this. I'd rather avoid this whole passenger line altogether. And the easiest way to do that is underground. Yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes it's a draw, dude. I mean, I wouldn't call it a loss, but sometimes you just, to win a war, sometimes you got to lose a battle, right? And that's what this is, right? This is a little bit. You got to take an even Stevens and call it a day to get the big picture done. All right, and of course this is all upset again because again I've broken it for the third time today. Oh, yes, I know. Your roads are broken, blah, blah, blah. I know you're all very upset. So, manage the line. So we are at 7. Yeah, we're at station 7. The new station 8 is going to be here. And then you are where? Well, what happened to station 9? Oh, right. 9 is fake. 9 doesn't exist. Well, it does. It exists over here now. But so it goes into lower Dunkfield, then to 9. Yep. And then this is where 10 doesn't exist anymore, but we want it to exist right after 9, because after 9, we want it to go here. Right? Excellent. That's exactly what we want. Done and done. Done and dusted. Done and good. Okay. And this station up here, just pretend we never had that station. It's all good. And of course, yes, the authorities are very upset. I took away their road. Blah, blah, blah. They're all whatever. Whatever. Listen, I'll give you a nice small country road that you can drive your little country cars on, and it's going to be great. I'm going to blow it up again anyway later, so whatever. But if you feel good about it, I will put this road in for you, okay? There you go. Look at that. I'm going to put this little road in for this oil well just because I'll probably need it. Okay, that now fixes the entire passenger line on this side. Everything is now to the right, and that means I've got the interior for all my freight lines. Now, yup. First of all, you destroyed one of your freight trains, you goof. I don't even know what you got going on there now. You blew up a you blew up a train. Yup, you sure did. Like that probably wasn't good, Max. You probably needed that train somewhere. And I'll tell you right now, I don't even know what train it would be. Well, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you had 4, and then you have 9, 10, 11. Well, chances are that's not helping you very much. But you are definitely missing a train on there. Where's train 11? Which way are you going? You're headed north, and I think you're also headed north. The train I took away was headed south. It was on a southerly route, right? It was on here and it was on a southerly route. Um, which means it has nothing now. All right, well, we'll let that run. I'm not going to worry about that freight line. It's missing a train, but I'm probably going to tinker with that here shortly anyway. The more important part is the passenger line. The passenger line, of course, I just added a whole town, plus like blew up like way too much track, and these passenger trains are going to be a disaster. So best thing to do, let's just sell all the trains. What? Yeah, I mean, really, I got the money. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go down here. We're going to take passenger trains, manage the vehicles, do this, and sell all the vehicles. Boink, done. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to reset up this line. And it really is unfortunate that I just can't. Why couldn't you be over here, Southern on Sea? Why? It would be so much easier for me to deal with this. Or why couldn't this town be down here? And it'd be so much better. But again, sometimes you got to take a draw, right? And that's what we're doing. So we're gonna get trains, boom, buy vehicles. And of course, we're still putting the Atlantics back on. We just want to respace these a little better, right? So 1, 2, 3s. We're going to put that there, and this is going to be the passenger train line. And then we're going to go all the way up here to the other end of the map, and same deal. And this is probably going to require, what, 14 trains? So 442s and 1, 2, 3, and buy that, and do the passenger train line. All right, let's get this started because this is going to take a little bit of time to get rolling. Nothing else broken, right? Besides me blowing up a passenger line really bad. Sure, everything is fine, right? Now, the other thing I am going to do today is I'm really not happy with this brick line. Okay, yeah, it makes money, and that's fine, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. But this was never supposed to be the way this brick line worked. It was supposed to be, again, big freight lines, right? So like. All we're doing at the moment is we're just taking this stone up here to this to this brick layer, and then we're just shipping it to town. That's all we're doing with that. And that's not what this was supposed to be about. What we wanted to do was take this stone up to this brick layer and then drag that brick all the way somewhere else, right? I would love to drag it to Wooler if I could, but I think that's going to be too far. But I'll have to look at that. And at the same time, we have a brick layer down here. It would be great if I could get some stone, take it to that brick layer, and then drag it to a town all the way up here, right? Say, this town, right? And make lots of money on it. Or even better, this town, because I'm sure they would love to have brick from the bottom of the map where I would make like $9 million a load on it. It would be great, right? So that is the next part of the mission. We don't want these trains getting too far ahead. Where are you? Listen, let's bring this line up. Let's bring this up over here for a minute. So 12 and 13. Where is 12? Please show me where you are. Yeah, okay. A little bit farther, a little bit farther. Do. All right, yep, you just keep going. I see you. And, yep, you're good. You're good. Yep, you're going to come right into the station. Let's buy the new trains. So then, buy vehicles. 442. 1, 2, 3. Buy. Do it. And off you go. And at the same time, I'm assuming that this train up here made it to this station, right? Look at that. He's right in the station. Boy, you almost think I had that spaced out really good, didn't you? I know. I get skills. Got some skills. You know it. So we're going to put that down. 1, 2, 3. Slam that in. Do this, that, this. Slam that on train passengers. Close these windows. And hit the fast forward button. Let's go. So we're watching 12 to see how far he gets. Because now he's going to go into the big open blob. Because there's one town missing that I really wish we had. Look at that. 12 people in this town already want to jump on this train. That's awesome. So that's going to be 14, is it? Okay, cool. And, of course, we're going to wait for 14 to get over here to far. Oh, you know what else I need to fix? Bus lines. Do you know why? Because there's none in range, like anywhere, I don't think. Sure, we can do that really quick, right? Yup. We'll do that, and we'll grab one of these buses. You're not a bus. Are you a bus? No, you're not a bus. Is there any buses around? You look like a bus. Yeah, you're definitely a bus. The far bus. What is the numbers? 3. Manage the line. Add a station. Right there. There. That way they make an extra stop, and, of course, more passengers can get on these trains. 14 is now coming in. Stop right there. Thank you very much. And we'll just buy a train. Do. Now, this is where I actually want to see where number 12 is. I'm actually very curious about this. Yep. So you're off onto the train passengers. And you're number 16, right? No. Are you going to give me the train? Probably not. I'll have to wait until you come out. Let me go up top here, get the other train, and we'll hit its start, and then I'll get it. I want to see where train 12 is because it's in the dead zone, and we got to make sure we got to take care of that. All right, so 442, 1, 2, 3. Buy the train, stick it on the passenger line. There we go. Run away. Now, where are you, dude? So you're about to hit my new track, actually, which is not bad. It's a little farther up than I wish you were. Like, it'd be like, I wish train 12 was just be like right around this lumber mill, because then that would be, this is where you'd want your next town, is at this lumber mill, right? And then the next town would be Harrogate. But I guess it is what it is. Like, you can't win them all. Again, we're gonna win some, we're gonna draw on some, so we're just gonna take that as it is. So we'll put 16 there, and we'll let them run away, run away. Meanwhile, we will be getting closer all the time. Up here, we're gonna be getting closer all the time to these trains actually starting to crisscross each other. In fact, there's the train there. It just left. Ronford. So, train 12 is going to be coming into Harrogate. Meanwhile, this train here is actually starting to make its way down. Okay, and train 16. Oh, okay. You're getting there. You're getting there. You keep going, dude. I need you to get to this annex. I need you to get to the annex. Yep, travel faster. Get there. Zip. We'll get ready to buy the next train while he's zipping there. Buy vehicles. Put this on there. 3 cars. Right? Oh yeah, you're there. You're so there. You're so there. There we go. Yep, you're there. You're there. All right. Let me run up top and do this other one. They should implement automatic spacing, or the game tries to do spacing, but it's really bad at it. Now, it's not bad at it for short lines, but it's really bad at it on long lines, like so bad. And this has always been an issue with Transport Fever, but I don't consider it to be a transport fever problem. I consider it to be a computer problem. Programming the logistics in for that, like for example, every time I'm adding a train to this line, you would have to write some sort of code logic to say, okay, he's added 2 more trains. Let me recalculate the trains, slow them down or speed them up depending on how many more trains he's adding, and then try to respace them all out. I could see writing code for that as being a nightmare, like a literal nightmare. So I can understand. Yes, the game does it. The game, for short distance does it okay, but for long distance, definitely not okay. Like, and I don't think they could really code it to do long distance. It's just the logistics of it. Like, I mean, you got to remember, like, look at this truck line. I mean, how many trucks are on this line? I hate to even manage. Like, how many trucks are on this line? Manage the line. I forget how many trucks are on that line. Where is it? Yeah, there's like, what is there, 119 trucks on that line. Could you imagine the calculation it would have to try to do to keep the spacing on all them trucks even Steven? That would be just a nightmare, right? In OpenTTD, the trains wait in the station until the space is okay. Yes, that's true. But even OpenTTD does have, its faults and, well, not faults, but its limitations. Well, I hate saying faults because there's no fault. It's just a limitation of computers, right? I mean, that is why humans still have jobs, because sometimes the programming behind the computer to make the thing happen is just so intensive, it's just not worth it. Unless you're going to space, and then all bets are off. Because when you go to space, gosh darn, you better not screw it up. But besides that, like the rest of it is pretty intense, right? So, and I mean, we're not all running supercomputers at home. Yes, I mean, my computer's nice, don't get me wrong. But I mean, I haven't got like, IBM's Colossus here or one of NASA's computers here. Like, it's, you know, don't get me wrong. I would love if the code was in there that it would just automatically say, oh, look, he's just added 2 more trains. He's already got 10 trains on this line. I'm going to do the calculations, respace the trains, slow the other trains down or speed them up, and then make that all work. I mean, it would be awesome. But the headache, holy smokes. I could just imagine some brain explosion happening somewhere. it would not be pretty. I just don't think it'd be very pretty. Meanwhile, we got to have a train getting down here closer all the time, don't we? You know what? There's a way to find out. Go back up top here. Where is train 13? Yeah, we're getting a train down here all the time. So this train, this next set of trains should be the last set of trains, because I expect this train to get to far. When it gets to far, it will be close enough that I can only get 1 more train on here. So train 20 should be getting to far when train 13 is also getting to far, which means I put on 1 more set of trains and that's it. That should be it. That line is full. And I mean, it looks awesome. These lines will look awesome. Yeah, so we got train 20 coming across the bridge. So this is just about, the timing about this just about right. Man, that's awesome. I love it when a plan comes together. The A-team. There's my gray hair showing big time. Okay, so see, the train's coming into far. The other train's coming into far. That's perfect. Look at that. So we put 1 final train on here, and that's it. This line is done. Done. Look at this. Yep. Now, we're going to have to let that run for the rest of the game before we see probably any profit out of it. But, I mean, it's going to look awesome. I'm hoping it looks awesome. I mean, look at this thing. It goes all the way to the very top of the map. Yeah, there we go. Let's get this in here. Boom. and boom, boom, boom. Buy the monies, do the things, train service done, make it happen. There we go. So now that line, that blue line that runs all the way from the top to the bottom of the map, that is awesome. Uh, now, not right away, but what I'd like to do is run a second train line, passenger line from here up the left side of the map to catch these towns. I think that would be great if I could do that and then have it come back into Stapleford up there and maybe be able to catch a few of these midtowns. I don't know if we'll be able to do that or not, but we're going to try. All right, so we're going to let that run for a bit. Yay, us. That's really awesome. I expect that line to be losing money hand over fist, is it not? No, it's actually made me $300,000. Which is actually kind of funny considering considering I expected, and it should make even more money. It should do decent. That's awesome. That's exactly what we want. We want you to make money. I do got to check the bus lines in these other towns though. Like I mean, we made a mess in some of these towns, right? Now this bus terminal just was already across the street, and this bus terminal now is not important, right? So that's fine. This one was fine. This town bus terminal was already across the street, and this one just became a redundant blah, blah, blah. That's great. So that's good. So that means Harrogate, they did great. They did great. Oh, I know who hasn't got buses at all. You don't have buses at all. We need to get you bus service, my friend. Oh, yeah. Definitely. You definitely got to get bus service. And we're going to do that there. And I think we're going to put one up here and then maybe like one over here. Sure, something like that. New line. Bus. I put that on the wrong side of the street. That's what happened there. Sorry. I know. Wrong side of the street, dude. I know. Let me fix it. It's all right. And then you need to actually put in like a terminal for this, dude. Because you are about to get buses. Man, you're a big boy town now. It's great. So do this, do that, and I was going to say, where's my building? Okay. Buses. We're going to do 9. Yeah, they're both 9s. 1, 2, 3. Let's say 4. We'll go 4 buses. I'm being really generous. I would only usually go 3 buses. I think I forgot to name the line. I did. Now, I do have to explain these 3 lines that have no names. So we do. So this is Wool bus. Done. Now, of course, offline, I try to build up a little money and clean up a few things offline. And one of the things, of course, in the new release is the loss or the removal of industries that you're not using. The thing is that some of these industries, I want to keep them. I wanted to keep them. So one of the examples was this wood pile. Okay. It was going to destroy this wood pile, but I have plans for this wood, right? As you can see here, there's 3 wood piles here. There's actually and this is good, right? I mean, we can run trains in here all day. So I didn't want to lose this wood pile. So what I did was I made a fake little line and just attached this wood pile onto this lumber mill that I was already using for something else. And just by doing that, yeah, I mean, it's only shipping like 1 log every half hour. But as far as it's concerned, it's a working factory, right? Same with the other 2 lines. Let's go to line 2 and line 1. Yeah, this line's crazy. Basically, same deal. I was going to lose this lumber mill here in this case. And I was like, no, I need that lumber mill. So again, I just made a quick line to take this lumber to this lumber mill. Who cares, right? It worked. It's ran it, right? And then, of course, line 2, if we go look at line 2, same deal, right? I didn't want to lose another lumber mill, and I don't know what it is about this game. It tries to keep canceling all my lumber mills, and it's like leave them alone. I want to use them later. But anyway, that's why I have 3 lines that are just temporary lines. Once we get into doing more with lumber, of course, I have big plans for all these groups of lumber. You just don't want to lose that stuff, right? Because I mean, like we can take this lumber and we can drag it down here and then drag it all over the map and make lots of money. That's what we're all about. We're all about making monies. Now the brick. Okay. So it would be great if we picked up stone from here, dragged it all the way down to this brickyard, and then dragged that stone all the way up to here. I mean, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. It is going to be a bit of work, though. It's definitely something. It's definitely something that's going to take a little bit of work. So, work it is. It isn't going to just happen on its own, Max. How are you going to get around all this traffic? Yup. Yes. So the stone, first we need stone. This stone I'm using here for this temporary town. I almost don't want to take that stone from them now, though. I'm almost trying to be nice in a way, right? And I do have 2 stone in here I've got to try and deal with. Yes, I could take this stone, but it's not as far as this stone. I think what I'm going to end up having to do here is I'm going to have to end up running a whole new track system in here through the back side of this. I think is probably the better option. And then have it circle out and around this way. I think is probably the better deal. So I guess we're going to spend some money. Let's spend money, people. Okay. So you need a station. You need to put a station here, and it's good. 1 station. This only has to be a single track station. But this is going to be like the most amazing station you've ever done. No, you know what? You're going to need a road first. Can we put a road on this? Yep, thank you. Excellent. Now let's make a station. All right. Okay, now I'm trying to angle this to get across this little sandbar. Yes, I'm going to have to widen the sandbar. There's no way around it. But I just don't want to make it too wide. Just a little wider, right? I just want to make it a little wider. Something like that, right? And then it's got to come up over here. So it's got to come around this side of the town. Now, and then it's got to start working its way up into the center of the map. Where are we going to do that? Right up through here? I think that would be awesome. And it would be even awesomer if we could run right up along this wood line, but not that. But I don't think I can avoid that. Where is the stone? Yeah, I can't avoid that. I gotta stay well to the left. I gotta stay well to the left of this. So if that's the case, I'm gonna come up this way instead through Lizard. Both of them steel plants are on this side. That stinks. But all right, that's fine. It is what it is. Keep coming up here. And then there's 1, there's 2. Yes. All right. Well, I guess we got to work with what we got. Let's go crazy. So let's start laying some train tracks. I'm going to actually do something I don't do very often. Contour lines. Nope, that's navigatable waters, dummy. Contour lines. Keeping this somewhat as flat as possible to start these is important. Yes, I'm going to run into lots of hills already, so if that's the case, well, I'll deal with that, but I'd like to start these as flat as possible. And we'll start them out a little farther just because I got to get the stations in there. Somewhere's around there. All right. This is the start of a crazy relationship. And no, stop running containeraries. These are freight trains. You're never going to run any electric freight trains. So you need a station on this. Actually, we want the station on this one because, yes. Turn that around. And because the farther we can drag it, the more money we make. You betcha. All right. And we're going to make that train go straight across this way. Now, why am I making it go straight across? The reason is because I'm going to I want to bring that brick all the way up to this town up here, right? This is, I mean, how much time do I got left? Wow, I've got a lot of work here in 30 minutes. This is going to be a pretty intense build. Okay, then you better get working. All right, so let's do this. Let's go. All right, now we want this stone to come in here, and you're going to come out here and be a good little passenger train service and do that. And then we're going to take that off of here like so. And I am breaking one of my own rules here, but that's all right. It should always be your inbound line that gets the straight in, not your outbound line. But in this case, it's a freight train. I'm not going to worry about it. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. That's fine. We'll do that. This. But we won't worry about the next set of lights. I got to stop a set of lights here. And then right about here somewhere. Yeah, sounds good. All right. So that's going to get us our stone. Now to start dragging it all the way down the map. Holy smokes. Yep. That's a thing that's happening. This is happening. So you've got wood, steel. Do I try to like go around this all together? What do you need? You need fire and bread. But that's nothing really. Well, I mean, yes, you could. I mean, I could just keep running it straight out this way and go around the town and then and just do it that way, I guess. Yeah. All right. What the hey? It's only money. It's only money. Money. If you're gonna spend some, yeah, I know. There's a bunch of red going on here. Come on, guys. Like, really? You're gonna be that upset with me? What are you upset about? So you hate this road. Whatever. I can blow up the road. Guess what? What road? I know. You're going to be upset now. You're going to be upset I did it on that side, too. Anyway, whatever. So back to what I was doing. Yep. All right. So, somewhere's around there. Yep. Works for me. Nice and flat and straight. And we'll do the same thing over here. And make that. All right. Where are we at in correlation to this town? Actually, I'm actually pretty happy about this. Because not to say as I want to make some crazy bridge here or anything like that. But brick is kind of one of them industries that's on its own, right? It's not reliant on anything else. Stone, brick, town. That's it, right? It's the same as food. Wheat, bread, town, right? It's a straightforward service. So I like to try and keep my food lines and my brick lines separate from others because, like, when you get into steel, gosh, right? Like you've got iron ore and coal, turning it into steel and then shipping it to another factory and then to another factory. And plastic, well, there's a nightmare all on its own, right? Um, so if I can avoid that, I'm actually fine with that. You know, I have no problem with avoiding that stuff. Um, you're gonna need to make this turn right about here, though, Max, and then you need to get out of the way because then you're gonna need to make a bridge. This is gonna be one mean-looking bridge. I'll tell you right now. You know what? Let's try to make it a little more natural, Max. Let's just kind of do this. Yeah, brush size. Brush size that sucker, would you? Yeah. Let's spend some money. Here's how you spend $5 million. Look, that's the most I've spent this whole time. Well, okay, I did buy a bunch of trains, but I mean, really. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, at least now when I break this bridge, I'm actually going to try and make this bridge here and then come up around this way. And that looks a little more natural. So we'll just even Stevens this out a little bit. Make it all pretty. There. And that means I'm actually going to back this turn off here just a wee bit. There we go. No, you got to go too. All right, there we go. Now, if we can just take this track straight across here. Right up to about here somewhere. Give or take. Gonna give me an M? Sure. You're not gonna have any problem with that. I mean, what's that? That's only like $5 million, right? 23 million. Okay, well, that's fine. It's not like I don't have the money. We want to spend money. Now you're gonna spend some money, Max. Did we get that on the right-hand side? Yes, we did. $23 million. It's perfectly fine. Yep, do it. Just do it. There we go. Done. All right. This better be the most profitable brick line ever in the history of brick lines. Now, don't get me wrong. I plan to use this line for more than one thing, but, more brick. Why are you colliding? You should not be colliding at all, mister. Let's just put you right there for a minute, and then I'm going to back this little piece off right there. I don't want to see the word collision anywhere in your vocabulary. Thank you. All right. Now we got to turn this thing in towards Wooler. Can we use this little cheat inlet here? It's really too bad about this steel plant. I really hate that steel plant. I really hate where it is. It's like right on the coast, and you know it's going to give me a hassle later, right? It's got hassle. I mean, like there's the coal, there's the iron, there's the steel. I don't want to I don't want to be within 10 miles of that thing. So, I mean, I have no problem building another bridge. I'll tell you right now. I will go right around that, mister. So, let's just come up to here. Yeah. Like I said, this brick line's going to be amazing. It had better be amazing for the cost. All right, there we go. Now. Yeah, you want to play. Where am I going with this thing? Holy smokes. It's only 12 million. That's nothing. Child's play. 9 million and change. Blah, 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 blah. Listen, you just want to do that, and you want to do this. That's perfectly fine. I think that's fine, right? It's only 9 million. Gee, I just spent like 35 million. 9 million's nothing. At least I won't have to deal with all the coal hassles later. Hopefully. This had better. Listen, I'm doing all this for you, dude. You had better be so worth this. All right. All right. That's right. Are you guys listening? Listen, iron ore, steel. This is all for you. This is all for you. Because I'll tell you right now, this is definitely not worth it for me. Yup. Right about. Stop giving me collision. Stop doing that. Collision my butt. There we go. Just let me spend my money. There we go. Put this over here. Done. Okay. Now you got to sneak this right in. You got to sneak this right in past this town. It's perfectly fine. You need to set this up. Where's the industry in this town? It's probably all in the wrong part of town. It's actually not in the wrong part of town. Hmm. Just a second, please. Please stand by. Operators are going to take your order shortly. If you'd be so kind as to hold on just a minute while the operators are working out the details, I would really appreciate it. Uh, it's going to be great. The operators are going to be with you momentarily. And we're just going to do a few little adjustments here. I know, narrow angle, right? It's really bad. I know, I just broke a bus stop. Here, can you have the bus stop back? Sure you can. Yeah. Here, you can have the bus stop right there. Done, see? Now, we want to have a future cargo station. 2-track. Right here. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Do it. All right. What is this rinky-dink road going down here? It's nothing. It's a nothing road. That's what that is. Get that out of my way. All right, so now we can have the track coming in. I'm not doing anything with that station, by the way, not yet. But I do want the station there so as we can use it for later. There's 1. There's 2. Like this. Done and done. And now, of course, those who are relatively newer to the game may be saying, well, why would I not bring stone down to this brickyard and then just drop the brick off here in Wooler because they want brick, right? No, you don't want to do that. You're not going to make any money from that. Yes, you'll make money bringing the stone down, but then you're not going to make any money when you take that brick like 2 miles across the river. What you want to do is you want to take this brick and you want to drag it all the way up the map and give it to somebody else. Now, Wooler, yes, we do want them to get brick, but we want to get that brick from way up there somewhere and bring it back to here. That's why we want to do this way. It's all about the monies. We like the monies, people. Collision, huh? Okay, well, let's try the other one. Let's get the right one in there first. Now, I knew this was going to be a lot of collision going in from the start. All right, so let's just be honest with ourselves here. That's why I was going to do that, and it's like, oh look, all of a sudden we can do this now. There we go. Look at that. It's perfectly fine. Done and done. Okay, so now we'll take that other line and take it across. And presto magico. Do the stuff. Do the things. There we go. All right. So we've got the stone coming all the way here to the brickyard. Now we got to get this brick to go somewhere. And if I've just dragged it halfway across the map, where are we going with it? I don't know, but we better go somewheres with it really soon. So we're going to swing here. There's an oil well here and a bunch of farms. And I'd like to try and squeeze right in here and then come right up beside this and then take advantage of this route. So that's what we're going to do. Do that. And we don't care about the road or anything. We do care about making the turn for this bridge. All right. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah. Grabbing the other side. Grab the other side, Max. There you go. You're going to run up here, hit the buttons, hit the things. Look at that. Smile at the farm as you're going by. It's going to be great. Awesome sauce. Now, we want to catch this track going across. Now, we're going to do that. Actually, let's. Oh, you got to replace that bridge. That bridge is nothing. That bridge is old, dude. You got to replace this bridge. Um, Listen, can you run that train? Yeah, run that train across there. I don't even have to. What do I have broken? Maybe I shouldn't be running stuff. Oops. That it's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing to see here. Everything is great. Yeah, yeah. We'll fix it in a minute. All right. New bridges. Everybody likes new bridges. All right. So, okay. Let's put in a nice fancy new bridge. There we go. No. Yes. Show me money. Boom. Done. Hey, we actually spent 100 million. Actually, I've spent 150 million so far today. Not bad. Pretty happy about that, actually. I was getting a little worried at the start that I wasn't spending enough money. Turns out, it appears I'm spending some money. So that's okay. And that makes me happy because if I'm not spending enough money while we're doing this on stream, then what am I doing? You know, I am trying to provide the entertainment for the masses of the peoples by spending all the monies. And that's what it's all about, people. It's all about spending that money. Now that we've gotten across the river, we're going to make the turn here. 273. This is a freight train. It's never going to get to them speeds anyway. And do that. Now, this is where it gets a little fun because obviously we are going to parallel along with the bread line. And that's fine. That's exactly what we want to do, actually. That being said, we have to go around some farms up here, so we're going to have to be a little careful. Yep. Do that. So let's get the track up at least this far. There we go. Up like here. Swinging around here. There we are. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing there, big guy? I don't know. There we go. That's better. Don't be getting all foolish now. All right. And done. Now, this is where it gets a little rinky-dinky tricky. You know what? It doesn't get that tricky. I got the money. Goodbye. I don't care about your silly farms anymore. Also, we're going to have to fix this road. this jinkied up road. This has got to go. Yup. This has got to go. Yup. So, how do you want to get rid of this road, Max? Well, I mean, it's not hard to get rid of. The question becomes is how do you replacing it? Are you really going to give these guys a really nice paved road? I mean, this nice dirt road keeps them really slow and stupid. But it is in the way, and I really do need it out of the way. All right, fine, whatever. Yep, goodbye, see ya. Yep. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I always do. All right. I'm pretty sure we've gotten all the way back there now. All right, cool. Now, let's get some train track in here. So, got to go buy a farm. Got to go buy old McDonald's farm here with our brick. Yep. Thank you very much. And we're going by old McDonald's farm again with the brick. And doing it this way, and doing it this way. I didn't miss that track. Nope. But now we want to drop it off in here, right? Now, sometimes I don't have great luck with this, and sometimes I do. We're going to hope we have some luck, okay? I am going to give this a shot, see how it goes, it better work. It's like a 50-50 chance. I don't know what it is. It really doesn't like me sometimes, and I don't know why. But we're going to try it. All right, there we go. We can close that off. So, if you'd be so kind as to bring that train track all the way in to this train station, just like that. Perfect. Done. And it will bring the other one down to about here. And then take this one out. I'll be very excited to see how much money this makes. I mean, this one brick train, it's making the travel. It's going all the way from the bottom of the map to the top of the map. Now, yes, 20 I'll say about 30% of the time that train is going to be running empty, but I am very excited to see how much money this train will make. I must admit. Hopefully it's a bucket load. I want bucket loads of money. You don't want to hook on there. Why is that? Why are you being so fussy? Okay. Can you get up here? No, you really don't like that part of the track, do you? No, I see that. You're being very fussy with it. Well, let's go to here. I was going to split from here anyway, because we got to hook onto that. And come on back this way, like that. Now, this means I've only got one other thing left to do before starting this line, and I should have made this track more straighter. That was foolish of me, Max. Listen, yeah, refund me the money. Do. Yeah, blow this up, yeah, blow some of this up. Yep, bye-bye. Okay, we want to do street. Where's my little country road? Country road, take me home. There we go, to the place where I can roam. Okay, now, cargo station. Do this. All right. I actually don't need this to be a two-way station, but I'm making it two-way just because it's what I already got going on. So there you go. This can all go. I don't think we're even using it. I say that, and I could be like blowing up 5 lines here at the moment, so I'm going to have to be very careful. Now, you need to make this a little better. So we'll do that. Take the extra 3 minutes and do it right. Yep. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Okay, there we go. Yeah, give me the signals back. Okay, I wanted the signals. Are you serious? Are you going to give me these signals? All right. Fix the track. Everything is fine. There we go. Done and done. Now, you're going to have to come back. And you've got to come back into this track. Yeah, something like that. Thank you. And then you're going to do the same thing coming out the other side. Somewhere's around here. Really? Don't be that fussy. I know you can do this. This isn't the biggest challenge of the day. Like, give me a break. There, see? Look at that. I knew you could do it. Done. Let's throw some signals on this sucker. Because, it's amazing. You're definitely going to have to stop here, dude. Because I'll tell you right now, we definitely are going to have a big accident if you don't stop. We definitely want that. Now... Go down to this end. You're going to have to stop here. You may have to stop here, but we definitely don't want to stop you until after here. And we'll stop you on the way up here, but not after there. Okay, put in a set of signals there. Did I mess that up? Nope. Okay, cool. These signals are going in one way only. That way this way. And maybe one there for good luck. All right. So which way do you want to go from here? Let's go this way. Yep. Let me tell you, train, you had better make me money for this, because this is this is one costly line. Yep. All right. Signaling, the enjoyment part of the building series. Yeah, right. Hey, if you don't do it, the trains won't work, so you don't have to like it, but we got to do it, right? I forget what game it is now that. Oh, no, Satisfactory does. I don't think it's Satisfactory that does auto signaling. What game is? Oh, it's Infraspace. Infraspace does auto signaling, which actually is pretty cool. Actually, saves you a lot of hassle. I will say that. You know, because signaling. Now, I will say that that does come with some risk, right? Anytime you have a game do anything automatic in Mr. Computerland, there's always a risk that it gets it wrong, right? So we should just point that out. All right, so that's all the signals going that way. Now go this way. I mean, there is always a risk that it just kind of all goes bad with auto signaling. It's kind of like the auto lights in Prison Architect. You know, it's really cool the first time when you're learning how to play Prison Architect, and then it's not cool anymore. So, you know, I guess signaling sometimes is just one of them necessary evils of life that one has to do. Go this way. Go that way. Yep. 1, 2. Yep. Now, why do we have so many signals going on here? We probably have a lot of signals going on because you've got a split coming up here for this farm. So we'll do that, but that's not going to... Oh, take that out. That's not going to interfere with your brick line. Oh, did you just take the wrong... I did take the wrong signal out. Yeah. Take all the signals out. Okay, and the old track too. Why not? Just, you know what? I'm going to put old train track back in just because it's there. Now, signals. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you very much. Why are you splitting here? Why are you splitting here? You did... This is a very evil thing. Why does it do that? Look at that. It split that track all the way up here. No wonder I was having such a hard time getting that track to run right. Anyway, I'll leave it split for now because it's not hurting anything. And it's not super ugly, but it's semi-ugly. I'll fix it later. Okay. But if you fix it now, you get to fix it for free, Max. Yeah. I know. But free is free, right? Especially when we're spending... Now, okay, I say that, but I have $400 million left. All right, listen. It's just a little fix. You know, we're just fixing things a little bit. It's just a small section of track. It should be all connected, and it didn't. And it bothers me, like, a lot. Like, why did it not connect that? Yeah, do that. All right, get out of there. All right, put that track back in. All right, there we go. First of all, you blew up an old piece of track over here somewhere. Yeah, fix this. Done. Now, where does the problem start? It actually starts here. Wow. Okay. So let's see if we can't fix it from here. Yeah, see, that's what happened. It pulled a sly one on me, and then the next thing I knew, it wasn't connecting, right? Yeah, see, that's better. We's good. We's good. All right, and then we'll pull you. No, not you. Not you, mister. Listen, if I'm going to run into overtime, then we're going to make sure this track is done right. And there we go. And there. Done. Now let's get the rest of them signals in and get some trains running on this thing. Are you going to... Dude, thank you. All right. Holy smokes. One. I don't know. My eyes must be getting bad or something. I can't see them very far. There's one. There's two. Okay, there we go. There's one. There's two. Oh, signals. Gee whiz. Yep. Signals. All right. And then this is fine because this is the split to go around the farm. And we like it when we go around farms because they have nothing to do with brick at all. And just keep cruising right along here. Do. And then, okay, I was going to say, like, right out there. And then this is where everything is going to be groovy. All right. Trains is the next thing. No, line is the next thing. We need a new line. This is going to be a brick line. Why is that line red? That's a farm line. It probably shouldn't be red. So we'll make this one orange in reverse. So is that going to cause me any problem here? No. Okay. So we're going to start here. And you're going to take that stone all the way down to here. And then we're going to take this signal like that. And we're going to go all the way up. We're going to take that brick all the way to here. Nope, not to here. To here. Perfect. Look at that. That is awesome sauce. That ran that line perfect all the way down there. Holy smokes. This is great. Okay, that's exactly what we want, and that's awesome. So this is going to be who? What town is getting this brick? This is going to be the Duncan brick line. All right. This is going to be the Dunk train brick. BRICK. Boom. Holy smokes. This line is amazing. So we already have trucks in play delivering goods, so we should be all right here. Let us put a couple of train stations on this sucker, and let's roll some trains out. Turn that around. Zip. There's one. And all the way down here at the other end of the world. Boom. There's the other. All right. Now for the trains. Buy vehicles. And again, we're doing this on double-ended because, of course, we want to make sure to get the spacing right. Whew. What do you go for? Milkadoos. Their tractive effort and stuff is really good, but they're $3 million. They're so expensive. Like I'd rather have gee whiz. I'd almost rather put Atlantics on there. Yes, their tractive effort is not the greatest, but I mean, why would I spend $2 million in maintenance a year? Now, don't get me wrong, the power and the tractive effort on this 412 class, but I don't usually get messing around with this. I mean, I'd rather just go big boy after that. So you know what? It's going to be a 10-wheeler, and what are we going to do? We're going to drag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you've got to drag, and then you've got to put them on state cars, because that's what you put brick on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's $5 million. Boom. Each car is going to hold, so that's 60 stone, right? Yes, 60 stone. Okay, so you're going to go on the Duncan train brick. All right, there we go. Here we go. In fact, for spacing purposes, we'll have to come back to that train and put it up on the screen. Okay, so let's head to the very top of this thing. Holy smokes, this train line is amazing. Okay, 10-wheelers. Now obviously this is a line that you would replace with a big boy, right? I mean, we want to be able to haul a lot of brick, right? And I would hope that another town or two will want brick on this line, so then we could use the big boys to drop off brick a couple of times. So that's why we're doing what we're doing here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll buy that, do this, do that, and there's train brick. Let me start these up for a second just so I can put them up on the screen. Because the spacing on these, again, I'm going to have to, it's going to be a little bit of guesswork. Okay, so let's just put that down there for a second, and we'll go down to the bottom and get that other train. Yeah, you just toot that right along, big boy. There you go. So 27 and 28. Where is the halfway point? Let me see if I can't get a good gauge on this. Can you show me just that line? Duncan train brick. Yeah, just show me this line. So this line is 34 minutes long with just these two trains on it, right? Obviously, that would just bomb. It wouldn't work at all. So the halfway point is probably, well, it's not the stone quarry, but it's probably this stone quarry. All right, so if that's the halfway point, does that feel like the halfway point? Well, I kind of guess it. The stone quarry is kind of the halfway point. So, all right, if that is the halfway point, how many trains do you want on this? Do you go 3, 6, 9, 12? That'd be 6 going in each direction. That's an awful lot of trains. All right, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yep, rock and roll. Let's do it. Earnings 131 minus 131 million. Well, at least I spent some money. So, of course, neither one of them. This line is not going to make any money for a while because until these trains all get sorted out, I mean, like, well, train 27 will start to make money once it picks up rock from the quarry. But train 28, man, it's going to run dry for a long time. It's going to run. It's going to run pretty dry. I know that. So where's a third of the? If this is our halfway point, like, where's a third of the way? Let me see. I would say that point. And then maybe that point. Sure, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use these 2 points as our halfway points, our third way points. Stop for a second, would you? Train 27. Oh, okay. Yep. You're just coming up to where I want you to. And right about there somewhere. Yep. So, can I have some trains, please? Add 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yes, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And throw you on the brick line. And up top, we will do the same. Not you. You. There we go. Yep. 1 10-wheeler. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Done and dinnered. That is the train brick. Yep. So basically, I'm not going to worry about watching the northern trains. I just want to watch the southern trains. I'll use them as my spacer. So that's the way we'll do it. You, my fine sir, you will now need to come up here. Now, when train 27 gets all the way over here to this side of the bridge, so he's going to finish crossing this river, and then he's going to cross some land, and then he's going to cross some river. And what I'm hoping is that train 29 will be just coming into that point where he was. And if that's the case, then I know I've got my third set up decent on this side. Then I'll just have to hope I got it right on the other side. It's the only thing you can do. Sometimes you got to roll the dice a little bit. Make it all happen. All right, so he's coming across this second bridge. He is coming up to the first bridge. Yes, he is. Yep. So far, so good. Okay. I wish he was along a little farther. Yeah, it's going to get really close. All right, well, he did get a little farther than I would have liked, but we'll take it right about there, I guess. I mean, you know, it is a little bit of a guessing game, so we'll see what we do. 10-wheelers. Do it again. Play it again, Sam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Duncan Train Brick. And we'll go up top, buy another one. It is always the big trick when you're doing lines like this long, right? They look awesome. They make money, but you really got to be finical with them. 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah, you got to be a fanatic with them, all right. All right, there, do that. Let's go back to the bottom. Hit the play button. Do the things. Make the magic happen. Here we go. Do it. Make it, see it, dream it. All right, there's 31. You are cruising along. Yes, you are. Now, this is actually very interesting. Look at that. That is actually the first train coming down. Awesome. Are you going to get through that intersection? That's perfect, because that actually slows you down by like a few seconds. No, it didn't. You actually, the timing on that was nearly perfect. All right, well, that's actually really good. This is good. I'm glad to see him. Hi, Train 28. How are you doing? Good. Listen, this is awesome. Where are you at? Wait a minute. You've got something broken here, Max. What did you break? Holy smokes. You've broken so much stuff. Okay. Listen, you can fix this. You can fix this. You can fix this. Take me to this road. Oh, darn. Yep. Broke something really bad. I broke it really, really bad. Okay, listen. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix this. It's going to be fine. Do not panic, Max. Do not panic. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Look, listen, little truck. I know you hate it when you got to share the road and the things, but this is important. So don't mess this up. There we go. Spend money. Done. All right. Please tell me that fixed everything. Well, not quite. All right, what's the problem now? Okay, where else did I break it? Let's see what I had to do. You're getting lumber. You're processing the lumber. Okay. You're then taking the lumber to north. Yup. Good job. And then you're going to go back to Chester Road, which is where you got to deliver it. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I see the problem now. Well, listen, we can go this way. You can go this way. You don't have to go that way. We can go this way. Look, brand new road. Dun dun dun. Watch this. Brand new road to this town. It's going to be great. This is and the thing is, I'm fussing over this. I am fussing over this like it's important, but this is actually just a temporary line that I put in to save an industry. Oh, darn it. So really, I don't really need to save this line, but I'm trying to. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. All right. Um, Oxford to Branchfield is cranky with me. Is it? Well, why? Um, oh, because you don't want to take that long to go around. What's the time on it? 329 seconds is allowed. Well, phooey on you. Here, listen. Turns out that there's a like you can no we don't want to tunnel over it. We don't want to tunnel through it. I just want to I want to drive right over it, and then there. There, that takes care of that. Stapleton to Dunkfield. Oh, I recognize what the problem there is. Yes, yes, I'm going to fix you now. So, all right, well, listen, I got a little excited and I was, yeah, okay, yes, I did promise you guys I would give you this brand new road. Look at this. I mean, look at this road I'm giving you guys. It's so nice, right? I mean, come on. It's a really nice road, right? Right, guys? It's a really nice road. And just just relax for a second now. We're all gonna relax. 1, 2, 3, right? Yep, all good after that. Watch this. Done. No more warnings, right, guys? That's right. No more warnings. Okay, so now I can focus on the trains. Okay, gee whiz. Nothing like taking an extra 5 minutes. Yeah, running overtime big time today. Okay, so let's see where train 31 is. All right, so train 31 is there. Where's train 28? Okay, it's right there. Okay, well, run away. Run on. Run away. This actually works out really good because if train 28 is like literally right here and it gets to this point here at the same time as train 31 gets up to this point here, that means I only have to put on 2 more sets of trains, I think. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, the timing on that is near perfect. Again. You almost think I played this for a few hundred hours. All right, there you go. Look at that. So if we stop there, right? And then I do this, and I say, look, I want 10-wheelers. Do. Buy me 10-wheelers. Yep, give me the train. Give me the train. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. This onto that train brick line. And then I go up top and do the same thing right here. This means I should only have to buy 1 more set of trains after this. I do this, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And train brick. Now, 1 more set of trains after this, and we should be good to go. Because this train here, train 33, when it gets to this point right here, train 28 should be zipping on by. And that would be perfect. This right here is the big goal, right here at the steel plant. All right. It's a race. Well, sometimes I get a little lucky. Okay. Now, okay, I say that. Their experience definitely comes into play, all right? That being said, I do get a little lucky sometimes, right? So what we should be seeing here is literally 2 trains almost meeting up. I plop out the last train. Life should be good. And then Bob's your uncle. So here comes train 28, and it's just... Oh, and here comes train 33. Look at that. That is pretty close. I mean, that is pretty close to being even. Like, I'm only off by a few hundred meters. Look at that. I mean, that is pretty good. I mean, I got to be pretty happy about that. So, if I do this train now, do this last set of 10-wheelers, this should now set us up. And again, this may need more cars. This may need a few less cars. But I think the frequency should look really good. I think the frequency will look really good on this. So let's close all these off now. We'll see the result of this here shortly anyway. And we'll get you out one more. This and get down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done and done. Okay, so we'll let this run for a few seconds. Yeah, so now the frequency is 6 minutes, which is about spot on, right? That's about where you want your frequency when it comes to this age of trains. And yes, I probably could have got away with not putting this one on, because this train's literally about to come into the station. But you know what? So we have a little extra train on there. By the time it gets in there, unloads, gets turned around, this train will be pulling far enough away anyway. So I want to see what happens. Right. So you, my friend, have just come all the way from the bottom. And what we need is a train. This train here, this first train making it all the way down here, this is actually the first train dropping off. Look at that. This train down here has finally made it with all the stone and has now dropped off its first load of stone. So, I mean, that tells you right there. This line is going to run a bit short for a while, right? Where is this? Yeah. So we're in the hole for 6 million. But we let this run for about 5 minutes. We should be all right. What are you doing? Once again, why? Gee whiz, I wish you really wouldn't do that. So, of course you're going to take that factory away. Where are you going to put it? Huh? Where are you going to put that factory? Because I need to... So, obviously, factories like this are really hard to come by, right? So, here's a goods factory. Here's the plastics factory for the goods factory, okay? Here's the oil plant for that plastics factory. The problem is if I let this plastics factory go, where's it going to end up? Who knows, right? So now I got to build a temporary junk line to make this work. Oh. Really? Okay, fine. Let's build a junk line. And now you know why I have all these little rinky-dink lines all over the place. Because you need to have these lines working to make this work. So we need oil. I need this oil here. Yeah, come for a drive with me. We're not using that oil anywheres, are we? Nope. So guess what? Cutting you off there for now. And we're just going to take this road down here to this oil well. Yep. And then I need this oil well to get connected to this road over here. Like that. Then I need that oil processing to drop off at that plastics factory. And then I need this plastics factory to deliver it up here. Now, unlike the other ones I've made, the only thing I'm going to do is stop the trigger. So this is how you do this, right? So yes, this does cost you a few bucks, but I mean, there's not much you can do about it, right? So we're gonna get a cargo station, one line, 10 meters, right? We're gonna put that here, and we're gonna put one down here. Right? And then we're going to put one at the plastics factory. And then one up here at the box factory. Now, this is only going to take 2 trucks, right? I got to set this line up, right? So I need a new line. Yeah, there. I need you to go there. I need you to go there. I need you to come up here. And I need you to do that. And then you can come all the ways back and get more oil. So that's line 4. Now we put in the junkie. We're going to put in this station. Now we want to put the station in a little bit of ways from the oil processing factory. So as the first truck will have something to pick up, and then the second truck will actually get something to deliver. So that's what we're doing here. We're going to buy 2 trucks. Done. Put them on line 4. Done. Now this oil plant should come online, right? So we're going to hit the play button. Boom. See, instantly it's going to start producing oil. There it is. First truck's going to come out, pick that up. Second truck. Now the big trick is can it get the oil processed and up here before this dies, right? Now, this game time is a little quirky. Sometimes it gives you like 20 minutes. Sometimes it gives you 780 seconds. It's all over the road what they do with this. I think this is a bug they still got to work out in the game. But anyway, we're going to see if we can't save this chemical factory. I'm going to put that over here just for funds while we're watching our brick line actually hopefully make us some bucks. Hey, look at all the brick being made. Awesome. I like it. That's right. You make me all that brick, mister. You make all the brick. Yes. And here comes the train with more stone on it. So let's watch this train here because he's actually the real exciting train. So he's got a full load of brick on, or a full load of stone on. He's going to drop off. Boom. There's his 2 million because he just dragged that stone all the way. He's now got almost 48 brick. Now he would have had more, but this hasn't processed it yet because it's at a level 1. But he's going to have enough brick. He's going to drag that brick all the way north, and I want to know how much he makes when he gets up top because he's going to be the ending factor for this stream. When he gets up top, how much money he makes is what's going to be the big cha-ching in the bank account. You know it. So do it. Yep. Meanwhile, 17 minutes. How's our oil trucks doing on this silly factory? Let's have a look at it. So the truck is coming up here. He's got no oil, but he does, right? So we're just getting up here to the factory. Right? He's waiting for his oil. He thinks he's all cool. I just want this thing to cancel out, right? So the 2 trucks are driving up here, right? Sawmill. Why? Why are you abandoning that sawmill? You know good. Listen. Fine. We'll do it this way. Give me a road. Give me this road. Yep. How can you spend useless money? Just run around. Buildings. No. Vehicle buildings. Same deal. We just want to put a little bit of a thingy there and a thingy here. But now we need that to go somewhere. Where am I going to send that? I actually don't care where I send it. I just want to get rid of it. Does it really matter where I send it? Suppose there wouldn't be a tools factory around anywhere. Okay, I see one. So we're going to do this new line. You're going to do that and this. And then we're going to, I don't care where I send this thing. I don't plan to use it. Okay, cool. There you go. Done. You're line 5. And let's see. There's got to be a garage here in town, right? Yep. 2 trucks. And line 5, that will fix you. All right, so look, let's carry on. So we're doing the same thing here. We're just forcing this to not get abandoned. But let's go back to this so you can see this in action. So the first truck is coming along. It's got nothing for it. It doesn't care, right? That doesn't help this at all. What's going to help it is this truck with the 6 oil in it is going to stop in, and as soon as it drops off, this counter should go away, and we're fixed. Do, 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 do. That's right. You go right in there, big guy. Boom. Look at that. No timer. All done. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing, right? In fact, just for the laughs of it, here, I'm actually going to give this, I'm actually going to let you guys give these goods to this guy. This is a terrible idea, but I'm going to do it anyway, just because why not? Line 4. So we're going to take number 4 and we're going to add the station. And now they can actually deliver, like, they'll be delivering like 2 box goods to that town, which is a joke. But hey, whatever. It works. So it works. It's good. How we doing on train 30? So train 30 is, wow, he got a long way to go. He's probably got a good 5 minutes to go before he gets to the top, doesn't he? So with that, I guess we should talk about the rest of the week while we're waiting for train 30 to make me all kinds of money. In fact, we can probably see how good the line is doing so far. So we're still short 4 million. By the time train 30 gets to the top, though, I think, give me a break with the abandonment industries. What is with you in industry today? All of a sudden. Do I need it down? Do I need this anywhere here? No. You know what? Go ahead. I don't care that you get abandoned. You can actually disappear and then reappear someplace better than where you are right now. So goodbye. Holy smokes. All right. So what do I... Are you serious? Okay. 1, 2, 3 coal mines. 1, 2, 3 ore mines. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about this coal mine. I probably should, but I'm not going to. Or am I? Can I at least get coal to go to that steel mill and cancel it? Do that. Do that. I need a truck service. Here, do this. No, you don't. You need a line. And again, I just want to stop this from going away. Oh, hot pink. That's going to be the hot line, let me tell you. 2 trucks. Buy them. Do this. Line 6. Do that. Okay, do it. Carry on. Okay, where was I? Oh, yes. If you give me one more warning. Of course, the season finale episode of Dyson Sphere program is tomorrow. And, of course, that means that we are going to be wrapping that up for the summer. It's going to come back in the late summer, of course, so as we can do the speed runs on it and the last 10 achievements. So, of course, the last 10 achievements are all really big achievements, right? It's the one where you need 10 million science. It's where you need 50 gigawatts of stuff around a red star. You need 50 tetrawatts or something like that being made in the entire system overall. The really big numbers, right? We have 32 Dyson spheres. I checked the number. We're at 36 gigawatts out of 50. So, of course, as the summer goes on, I will play with it behind the scenes and get more Dyson spheres up and running while I'm practicing other things. And then, of course, that's going to happen, right? And then, of course, we bring that back in the late summer. Then we're going to try to squeeze in Infraspace one more time this week before the beta ends. I put so much work into that beta character. Holy smokes. We're going to try and squeeze that in, but then Infraspace drops, and we're going to do a live Infraspace plus a few extras. So Infraspace will drop. We're going to do some extra there, and of course, that's probably going to be the weekend. Is the Infraspace water update. Should be pretty intense. And of course, it's going to be Infraspace cubed. My new little cube cities are going to are what I'm going to try and use to actually handle all the stuff that's going on with that. Pretty intense week to wrap up springtime. This is the final week of the Spring Ahead Festival, which, of course, I do things kind of like by a season thing. And, of course, this is the final spring week, Spring Ahead week. And, of course, we're doing it in a big way by getting all these new games in and, doing all the crazy stuff. So some summertime games starts next week. Of course, the Icarus DLC will be a big part of it. TF2 in front of us is going to be a big part of it. And, of course, Infraspace Cubed is going to be a big part of it, plus all the demos that I run for some summertime games. That'll be awesome. So I hope everybody kind of hangs out for summertime. Of course, the whole point behind summertime games is for everybody to go outside, enjoy summer, have a great time, and hopefully you'll get to see. Now that here it comes. Here it comes. How much? Right, $5 million. $5 million for that brick. So we get what? What was it? $4 million. We got $4 million for delivering the stone, then $5 million for delivering the brick, and that wasn't even a full load of brick. That was only 48 brick. That's $9 million. Boom. That's what I'm talking about, people. That's called. We're now down to minus $400,000 on that line. If each of them trains makes $9 million, where they only need $4 million a year across a couple years, this line is going to make so much money. I mean, we're literally. I mean, look at this. Look at that next train. Look at that guy go, right? He's got his 42 brick on, right? He's coming in, right? Let's have a look at his finances, right? So he made his $4 million when he dropped off his stone, right? That's what he's doing. He's now dragging his 48 brick up here, and of course he's going to drop off, and this is going to make us money. And I love money. Monies is good. Monies is awesome. We likes the monies. And let's just make sure that he's dropping that off in there. Boom, $4.3 million, all kinds of brick being delivered. What is the town asking for, by the way? 86. Well, let's have a look to make sure that they can deliver that 86. That's probably the last thing we'll do and then wrap this up. So they want that brick all over in this part of town. This is the delivery station, though. Is the delivery station within range of that? Go away, would you? Yes, it is. It's in all the range, so that's great. That's perfect, actually. So there should be no reason why they're not getting this brick. But let's wait to see what the trucks do with this. That's right. Deliver the brick. Deliver all the brick for me. Where's this guy going? Where are you going, dude? Dude. Uh-oh. Oops. I have made a slight miscalculation. Guess what? You guys cannot pick up bread. That's okay. They cannot pick up bread while they're doing that at the same time. That's the problem. Yeah, this line is doing a dual row. That's an easy fix, though. I'll fix that. So that is about it for today. Of course, we're going to make all kinds of money on this line. So we're going to, everybody will get to see that. Look at that. Train brick, $3 million, and it's just going to keep on growing. That's awesome. So what are we doing on the next one? Well, on the next one, it would be nice to find an opposite route of this, right? It's great that we're taking this bottom brick all the way north, but now it would be nice if we could find a brick layer up north And yes, I am very tempted to steal this one and drag it all the way south, of course, for Wooler. And at the same time, if I do take this one for Wooler, then what am I going to do? Well, I would have to replace this Wells one with something. Turns out there's a brickyard here we're not using. So what I can probably do is finagle this line a little bit, and then what we'll do is we'll get this one also using this brickyard, and then that will satisfy that. And with a little luck, maybe even a little extra of these extra resources. So with that, I am Max. This, of course, has been Transport Fever craziness live is what it's been. It's been a crazy couple hours, that's for sure. And of course, that's what we're going to do on the next one. We're going to try to get us a little bit of that extra money. We'll find a little extra brick kicking around, and then we'll check on the passenger service, make sure it's doing okay. Looks like it's doing all right. 2 million. Doing okay, 400 passengers out of 720, so that's doing all right. And of course, then we'll be looking on for our next resource. I know some of the towns need fuel, and of course, fuel is kind of like your next level up type stuff to do. So we might be looking at some fuel and a few other things as we allow this guy to go into 1940, which is probably where we're going to start on the next one. Again, I'm Max. This has been Transport Fever 2 2022 live, the spring update edition. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Of course, I want to thank Noko for hanging out, Mehdi for hanging out, Julien, of course, for hanging out and all that stuff. Thanks, everybody, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.